What it do? Bedtime crew. Hey man, listen. Today I'm here to give you my full main card picks and maybe some prelims, Tracy Cortez. But I'm gonna talk about my picks for UFC Noche Fight Night, Grasso versus Shevchenko II. Pretty mid card, not gonna lie, but should be a good co-main and main event. So let me go through the fights I actually care about. Oh shit, why is it all selected? That's crazy. Oh dude, we're off to a great start. Best edit, I actually hate the UFC website. This shit pisses me off. Alright, let me scroll down. What do we got on the card? Alright. Don't give a fuck. Do not. Two NPCs. Two no pictures. That's actually insane, dude. Let's talk about this fight. We got Tracy Cortez taking on Jasmine Jusidou Vicious. This is a very intriguing matchup to me because Tracy Cortez is, I know we all meme on her, she's a baddie, she's in my DMs, she literally called me last night at like 3 a.m. Trying to hit me up, it is what it is, dude. But real talk, man, she's a real prospect at women's flyweight, so I do need to probably take her a little bit seriously when I talk about this fight. She's a very good wrestler. She is undefeated, which a lot of people don't talk about. She had some mental health issues that kind of pulled her from her last fight, so it'd be interesting to see where she's coming from in terms of this comeback. I feel like she's going to be super motivated. I trust her to be in good shape, looking to wrestle, but I think Jusidou Vicious, has been a lot more active. And if I had to pick one person that I think has a little bit more of that dog in him, Tracy Cortez is Mexican, I understand that, but I'm going to pick Jusidou Vicious by decision. I think this is going to be a very close fight. Could be a split decision, maybe a robbery. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. But I'm having a weird feeling that Jusidou Vicious is going to win, but Tracy Cortez is a good underdog, but I'm sorry, Cortez, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm not trying to be a pick-me, so I'm gonna pick Jusidou Vicious, girl. Let's move on. Edgar Chairez probably gonna get a W. Roman Kopylov versus Josh Fremd. This is a good fight. I don't know why this isn't on the main card, but yeah, I'm feeling a Roman Kopylov W incoming. He's a good prospect. I'm not gonna say I'm a genius, but I did pick him to win his last fight via head kick KO.
I'm going to pick Kopylov by KO. I can see a head kick happening here against Ribeiro.
In the second round, and that's exactly what happened. I feel like Josh Fremd, kind of an underrated guy, pretty decent. I think he's going to come out looking to wrestle. Maybe he gets a takedown early on, but I feel like he's going to gas out, and we're going to see a Roman Kopylov TKO round 2, maybe round 3, or we just see a 30-27, 29-28 decision for Roman Kopylov taking home the W. Pretty impressive fighter, and I think he should move on to bigger and better things once he wins this fight. Okay, let's move on to the main card. We got Fernando Padilla versus Kyle Nelson. Literally don't know. I've never seen this dude fight in my entire life. I'm not gonna lie. I picked Fernando Padilla for his last fight against what's his name, Julian Rosa. I picked Padilla, bro. So I'm gonna keep the train rolling. I'm gonna pick Padilla by KO in round 1 or round 2. I feel like he's gonna get the W. He's gonna send the crowd absolutely going crazy, and I feel like he's getting the W. I feel like a lot of these matchmaking kind of principles that have been applied to this main card, we're trying to get these Mexican W's. It's pretty obvious what you guys are doing. When you look at the odds of this main card, you realize that the UFC definitely wants one side of the equation to win these fights, and you know what? It makes sense. So I'm gonna pick Padilla by KO. Let's move on. We got Daniel Zellhuber. Bro looks like a fucking GTA NPC. I feel like I've seen this dude walking around fucking Los Alamos a couple times. Versus Christos Giagos, bro. Okay, yeah, Giagos, I don't give a fuck. This guy, pretty decent. He's only lost to really good competition, but he's pretty old. He's been smoked before. Whereas Zellhuber, I feel like he's coming off a win. Zellhuber, I know people are getting mad in the comments right now because I'm saying Zellhuber.
Oh, fuck you, dude.
I'm gonna keep saying it for real. I'm gonna pick Zellhuber by decision, dude. Okay. I'm gonna pick Zellhuber by decision to get this one done. If he loses, though, I won't be surprised. Giagos is a pretty good underdog in this fight. I'm not gonna lie, it's not a bad pick to pick him. But I feel like he's just the older, more damaged fighter. And I'm leaning Zellhuber by decision. We move on to the featured fight. We got Rosas Jr. He was part the best I've ever been a fighter in that guy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna pick Rosas Jr. in this fight. Rosas Jr., the walking CTE himself. I think he's gonna get this W, bro. I know Terrence Mitchell's kind of an underrated guy. He's pretty decent, he was on the Ultimate Fighter a couple years back. He only has like 3 losses on his record, I believe. and he's a majority grappler, so he grapples more often than not in his fights, which makes it an interesting matchup with Rosas Jr., especially if he gasses out. But I think coming off that loss, it's going to be a very motivated, it's going to be a very technical, it's going to be a very strategic Raul Rosas Jr. that we get. I don't think he's going to try and blow through Terrence Mitchell's.
Pause. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Resume.
I don't think he's going to try and smoke him. I think he's going to take his time. Just wear on him, get his back, and let Terrence Mitchell make a mistake and look for a submission or ride out a decision W. I'm going to say Raul Rosas Jr. is getting this one done either by 29-28 decision is what I'm feeling right now, or I could see a submission W. That's not a bad pick to make. If you want to pick him by submission, that's probably good odds on that, and that could probably happen. So I would say Raul Rosas Jr. by submission or by 29-28 decision. Maybe he loses that third round. All right, so that's my pick on that. Let's move on to the co-main event. I've been going back and forth on this pick for a couple days now. All right, we got Kevin Holland versus Della Maddalena. I don't know why this wasn't in Sydney, but, thank God they've saved this card, because imagine if Raul Rosas Jr. was the co-main event. I digress, I feel really smart when I say stuff like that. Kevin Holland coming off a W over Michael Chiesa. JDM coming off a W over Basil Hafez. I dropped a video expressing my happiness with Della Maddalena after that.
Fucking armchair quarterback. But what the fuck was that, dude?
But I'm gonna pick JDM. I am gonna pick JDM. I do trust him. I was leaning Kevin Holland at first, but I'm gonna pick JDM because I've really thought about it, and Kevin Holland's coming off one of the most deceptive wins in the UFC. Okay, he is coming off that destruction of Michael Chiesa, and Michael Chiesa was number 12. He's beaten good guys before. He's considered a grappler, and Kevin Holland smoked him and subbed him, and I picked him to win by DAS, so I'm a fucking genius. I'm the best predictor on YouTube, humbly speaking. That's real scientific facts. But listen, bro, it's fucking Michael Chiesa, dude. Okay, and I know Della Maddalena didn't look that good in his last fight, but when you really think about it, if he doesn't pull those guillotines, which he's not going to do against Kevin Holland, right? And if he does, he's going to lose.
You are not fucking Damian Maia, bro. You're not Damian Maia. Why are you pulling guillotines?
If he just sticks to his normal game plan of, I'm just going to walk you down and box you and finish you with a body shot or a hook, JDM wins this fight. JDM is a better striker than Kevin Holland. He's more technical. He probably hits slightly less hard. I would say maybe evens. I've seen it, you see what he does to people with his body shots. He really hurts them bad. He's got good accuracy, I'd say. He's technically better. He's more accurate. He's got underrated defense. And he's very comfortable getting in close, getting in the pocket. And that's going to work well for him against a long, lanky, kind of, I won't say uncoordinated guy like Kevin Holland, but he is very, easily off-balanced. I find Kevin Holland, you'll find him on one leg a lot. You'll find him kind of swinging backwards or turning away. He does weird shit, which does work for him sometimes, and it could work for him. But I'm feeling a Della Maddalena TKO in round 1, round 2, or you know what's more likely actually? You know what I might pick? It's probably going to have better odds. I'm going to pick Della Maddalena to win this by decision. I think Kevin Holland is too tough. I don't see him as kind of fragile like a Randy Brown is, or, some of these other guys that JDM's fought. I do think Kevin Holland can make this last to a decision. He's a tough motherfucker. I'm going to pick JDM to win this by decision. 30-27, maybe 29-28. Obviously, there's a possibility he KOs Kevin Holland, but I'm feeling a JDM decision. I feel like this is going to be an entertaining fight and may kind of save the card. Right? Maybe we'll get some finishes. I think this could be a good fight. I think the crowd's going to be crazy. But this is definitely going to be fight of the night, in my opinion. I'm feeling a JDM decision where he kind of, beats up Kevin Holland, but Kevin Holland makes it fun. He's, talking shit to him. He maybe rocks him at one moment. Maybe he tries to take him down. Maybe tries to latch up a choke or something like that, but it's just not enough. And JDM gets the W, moves on to hopefully fighting Ian Gary and just taking out that little soy boy. But, it is what it is. Let's talk about the main event. We've got Alexa Grasso versus Valentina Shevchenko. Now, listen, I've watched a lot of tape in preparation for this fight. I did a lot of study.
Told you. We're going to hang out.
I'm going to do it because
watch a movie.
it's pretty weird. Okay, so here's my...
Gonna take some...
Okay. I've come back with the conclusion that, unfortunately, I don't want to say it was a fluke that Alexa Grasso beat Shevchenko, but I do want to say that probably 8 out of 10 times Valentina Shevchenko beats Grasso. Now, I've said 8 out of 10 times. In case Alexa Grasso wins this fight, I'm still technically correct because that's 2 out of 10. Quick maths on you, you know what I'm saying, bruv? On my KSI shit. But listen, bro, you look back at that fight, you realistically think about it. Valentina Shevchenko was taking down Alexa Grasso basically at will. And there was no submission threats really from Alexa Grasso. She kind of pulled a guillotine at the end of the 3rd round. Didn't really have it. I feel like she's going to be looking to offensively grapple Shevchenko a little bit more, just because that's how most people have beat Shevchenko, right? You know, Nunes had to grapple her. Santos made it very, very close by grappling her. Obviously, Grasso submitted her. So, realistically speaking, you're not going to beat her on the feet. But at the same time, Shevchenko was out wrestling and out grappling Alexa Grasso and out striking her. I feel like this is less of a Leon Edwards, Kamaru Usman type upset, and this is more of a Juliana Pena, Amanda Nunes type upset. Obviously, Alexa Grasso is very skillful. I do think her boxing is going to look really good. I think she's going to have worked on her takedown defense after how that last fight went. I do think it'll be closer than last time, but at the same time, I don't see Alexa Grasso finishing Valentina Shevchenko. And in my opinion, Valentina Shevchenko has the style, has the capability to win a decision a little bit more convincingly than Alexa Grasso does. She has the kicks. She has the ability to take you down, hold you down, crucifix you, which she did do to Alexa Grasso in the 1st round. If she goes all out for that, I can see her getting that position very effectively. And with that in mind, I'm picking Valentina Shevchenko by a boring decision. 48-47, maybe 49-46 is probably more what I'm thinking. I think she's just going to kind of shut out Alexa Grasso. Grasso will have her moments every round, but I don't think it's going to be enough to win the fight. And it's going to be a pretty depressing moment. But this is my other weird prediction. Valentina Shevchenko is going to win this fight. People are going to be sad. She's going to like be super respectful to Grasso. Then she's going to get on the mic. She's going to speak Spanish and the crowd's going to go fucking crazy. And they're going to like hug it out and all this stuff. So I feel like it's going to be a pretty wholesome moment. But I'm feeling Valentina Shevchenko is going to end the reign of Alexa Grasso. Get the W, get the belt back. Maybe they do a trilogy if it's close. Or maybe they move on to, you know, Shevchenko versus, I don't know, Manon Fiorot. Probably next. So that's my thoughts on this fight, boys. Let me know what you think down below. How excited are you for this card? What do you think of the matchmaking on this card? Who do you think is going to win? Am I wrong? Am I right? Let me know what you think down below. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you subscribe for more Bedtime BICKS, bro. Make sure you subscribe for more matchmaking, more PowerPoints, more rant videos, you know what I'm saying? All the good stuff, dude. But yeah, go follow me on Instagram at Bedtime MMA. And yeah, boys, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.